Take it away.
Let's see. So from where do you want to start?
Well, bearing in mind the last session wasn't recorded,
Uh-huh.
so it was post fight with Az, everything post fight. So the end scene that was recorded was you jumped through the portal. That's and then it's
Yes.
end scene.
Yeah, but then
So
it was Voldred and Ariel doing stuff, and only when Ariel joined Torbran
Yeah.
did we continue. So I guess
yeah,
I
yeah.
should start.
Oh, you want to start? Yeah, sure. Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Baldred and Ariel wake up having no news of Torbran. We had already lost Sir Lothar. We are getting fewer and fewer. We're worried. So we go back to the Rose's mansion. We get like this vibe, like Ariel gets this vibe that one of the chambers towards Bruce's office is holds some kind of portal, but she's not really sure about it. Um, that room, by the way, is guarded. We take out a loan from Bruce in order to do some shopping because Torben had collected the money from the recent adventure that Ariel didn't go on, but that they had some money coming in from. Um, so we buy some things. We buy this for Ariel. She specifically buys an orb of attunement or something like we can call it that.
Orb
That
of anchoring.
orb of anchoring, yeah, that connects to planar locations for the purposes of traveling between the planes. It's lovely because we do need something like that if when we will finally get around to casting plane shift. Um, and we buy it for only 25 gold because the merchant didn't know what he was selling, what he really had. We also buy a scroll. I don't remember what the scroll was for. It was for Voldred. Some potions, a folding chair for Torbran. I think there were more items, but this is what I wrote down.
Hmm.
We return to the mansion and we head towards the room that had the portal. Ariel convinces the guard to let her take a look inside, and she's just basically when the guard comes back, she's just stepping through the portal, assuming that Voldred will follow, but of course he doesn't. So we end up we had the message Torbran a few times with Voldred to figure out where he is in the if he so that's how we knew he's in the Feywild, but he didn't really know how to give a description that was uniquely to one place in the Feywild, so he just kind of used the portal and ended up in the same place. And from then on, Torbran can take over if he wants to do more analysis.
Let's see. Right. So while Ariel and Voldred spend over a day still in the normal world, overworld,
The plane, the material plane.
the material
The
plane,
material plane.
uh, only a minute roughly has passed in the Feywild. So by the time Torben goes through the portal, it's only about a minute before Ariel suddenly also joins him behind him, kind of to his
Annoyingly, the
surprise.
old man is way further ahead.
True. Doesn't matter. Torben was trying to track follow an old man into the portal, who, interestingly, as you point out, is not nearly as close to the portal as that.
Yeah.
And we find ourselves somewhere in an area where we shouldn't be hunting. Using locate objects, we attempt to track the old man. And after pursuing the ping in, I believe, the northern direction, we find ourselves in the Weirdwood. Going into the Weirdwood a little bit, we find a towering bastion that sort of looks like a leafless, dead tree-like structures. Sort of in the vein of Minas Tirith from Lord of the Rings. And as we approach, Torben gets the sense that we should go prone. And as we do, a loud screech is heard, and a dark-scaled, dragon-like creature soars above us, piercing down and descends on the gateway of the structure. And there is something riding the creature. And that is roughly where we left off. The Fairy Queen reached into Ariel's mind as we were in the Feywild to make haste, as things were in motion that cannot be undone.
Yeah.
And it's
And also Ariel took the shape of a fallen elf as we approached the House of Weirdwood, but Thorbrand would still stick out like a sore thumb if we get discovered.
I'm a chubby dwarf in a Feywild.
Absolutely. To answer the question as to how the old man got so far ahead of you, he rolled out of the nest that you landed in and used snowfall, so he descended rather rapidly, and that was the gain he had on you. Nothing more than that. In terms of where we pick up tonight's session, then obviously we've left a bit out there from Voldreth's perspective. We're still no news from Sir Lothar. As the party now reduced to 2 faces down this challenge, Torbran, what treasures in your eyes gleaming at a potential prey? What a trophy that would make, the thought going through your mind whilst the conversation goes through Ariel's with the Fairy Queen, and you are both poised to decide to confirm where you intend to go, venturing into the Citadel, or avoid it and go and meet and rendezvous with the Fairy Queen at the Fairy Court.
Ariel, which direction do we have to go for your Fairy Queen?
For mine, we should avoid the fortress because they're not exactly allies of the Fairy Queen either. So we should avoid the fortress and just go directly to the tree.
Okay, but is that behind the fortress or is it in a completely different direction?
You would be passing by on the outskirts. If you will, picture Sam and Frodo at the Black Gate, and Gollum says, "No, there is another way." This is your scene equivalent.
Yeah, so we can avoid walking inside it. We can kind of skirt around it.
All right. Best we stay
Very
low
well.
then.
I would like stealth rolls from both of you. This is a group check, obviously only averaged by 2, which is probably better. And
No.
I
We have
need
disadvantage.
You have
survival with
disadvantage.
survival with advantage for
Okay.
whoever is going to be guiding.
Wow. No, sorry, I'm not guiding. I don't want to guide.
Well,
so
you're giving Torbran.
You wanted to roll stealth.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're giving Torbran the it's going to be over here in this direction. We go till this point, so he
Okay.
gets to see if he can find a secure route.
So that's
Okay. So with those rolls, we've got
a 22 for survival.
a stealth. That's with disadvantage 16 for Ariel and a 11 for Torbran. Right.
Don't rangers have passed without a trace?
If he has taken the spell.
Have you?
No. Oh, I wait. I haven't actually looked at my spells at all yet since we leveled up.
Wait, so you had so we leveled up at the end of last proper session and you've not looked at the spells yet. Okay, 2 weeks.
Wait, do I even get an
Do you get an extra spell slot?
No, I don't.
I'm sure you get 1.
No, I also don't
No?
get no, we went 8. No. Spells known is still 5. So
half-casters.
nothing changed. Okay.
Wow, okay. So a ranger without pass without trace. Okay. Alright then. So
I use a loud cannon as my weapon. I don't think patch without a trace makes sense.
I mean, true, but
It does.
sure.
There are times for loud cannon and there are times for pass without trace.
When the player is like, please, I don't want to fight Black Dragon in the opening minute.
This is like saying there's times to have identify.
Yeah, but I don't have it on my class spell list. I'm sorry. I'm not a wizard.
That was a good counter. That was a good counter. 12 months of real time, no identify spell. Let's go. All right.
Yeah.
So here we go. As the two of you make your way around the large beast, the dragonkin, wormkin, not quite sure which from this distance. It seems to be turning around its head, looking in towards your direction as the two of you freeze and stop and duck down. Torbern, your instincts getting the better of you. Ariel, you instantly realizing, okay, this thing's been alerted, and you just drag the dwarf down with you as he was more fixated once again on his potential prey. As its eyes scan wide before the head being yoinked back by this reins, as it then steps through the gate and out of sight. A large, hefty portcullis descends rapidly behind it, almost for a second that you think it pinches its tail, but it doesn't. And then you hear a bellowing roar from inside. You possibly came from the very creature you've seen, possibly something else. Before the gates go quiet and a low mist begins to emanate out from the sides of the fortress, this tree itself, almost giving off like a gloomy mist, a glow, begins to slowly fade from sight, as much as a hundreds of feet story tree can. It becomes obscured to see. As the two of you continue on with directions from Ariel and the tracking sense of Torbern to see where is least travel ground and more travel ground and where is more safe, you avoid the initial pitfalls that were waiting for you here. You see some creeping crevasses just carved into the floor. You were about to step on one or two, but then striding over them, you hear like the rocks in the ground shimmer down, and you just hear this never-ending echo of one or two bouncing down before. It takes you probably the best part of an hour or so to comfortably skirt around this safely. And when you finally look back, the entire citadel of the Weirdwood is obscured from view with this mist. However, I would like another survival roll
Ooh,
with advantage still,
a 20.
and a 20. Okay. And with a 20, Ariel, you get a glimpse just making its way through the char-touched landscape. You can see foliage beginning to rebirth into life, and soil that's not black charcoal, it's actually brown and fertile, just coming into view. And you know the borders of the Weirdwood are ending. So the Weirdwood is not a massive, vast expanse of land. It's home to 2 citadels in total, but covers a very long, narrow strip between the two. And you've just passed through the connection. The Weirdwood, right in its wider sense, is a lot of decaying or decayed trees, but the more raw damage is the main pathway between the 2 citadels. Clearing the Weirdwood another hour later, you find yourselves making good headway in a northwesterly direction. And finally, you get the sense a little bit of clearing in the canopy. And the first time for a day, I guess you saw this at the top of the tree you were in when you arrived, but the first time since, the concern had crept in and this stealth mission had been apparent, you see breaking through the canopy the towering central tree. And you know you're heading in the right direction. Home is only a few hours away at this point.
Aw.
Now, for possible shenanigans in this forestry, I would like both of you to make a roll, and I probably anticipate Torben rolling survival here. But Ariel, you can make a roll to say you're maneuvering through. What do you think? What skill would you use to say you're maneuvering through this unseen, unheard, unobserved, unmagically traced? And it's not just stealth. It is just you are making your known efforts to traverse here as unnoticeable as possible in both a magical and a physical presence.
Uh, I really don't know what skill would work well for that. I was thinking that she might be able to find potentially some allies along the way, and then maybe
Sure.
persuasion would make sense
Okay.
to to get
Do you
to get.
have talk with plants or anything like that?
No,
Okay. Um, just roll me a perception check. Let's see if there's anything around.
sure. Perception.
7.
Consistent.
Unfortunately, you looking for allies. There are none to be spotted at this moment. I will, however. Thorburn, you make your preferred roll as to how you move through this forest.
Survival. 20.
Survival.
Another survival for the 20. Okay. All right, then. I will roll on a table. Let's see. Find you, friend or foe. Interesting. Okay. So the Weirdwood is now well behind you. You found yourselves on a slightly traveled path. Dense foliage and leaves line this winding route between trees, over branches, over roots, under canopies. Large, you know to be venomous, and treacherous flowers coming through, some very much alive, and you say, Torben, let's just go around the tree, the other side, let's avoid that. And you're sort of keeping an eye out for any potential friends. And you hear this rustling in the leaves in the canopy above you. You think nothing of it at first. Torben, you focus on the road, you focus on the direction. And Ariel, you'd miss it to begin with, and Torben, you eventually catch it. You stop, and you realize you're being pursued. What do you both
Ooh.
do?
Hmm.
But pursued by what? Do we have any idea what it might be?
A rustling in the leaves above you abruptly stops, and you can just see a shadow in the trees above you, nothing more. Seems to be fairly medium size, hulking, straddling branches. Can't quite see anything other than perhaps what appear to be four, must be prone, 4 legs at least, maybe more.
Mhm.
Hmm. I will grab a rock and I will throw it at it.
Okay. Go and make a uh, roll. Let's just go roll acrobatics or athletics.
Same roll. That's funny.
Stone you find beneath a tree reminds you an awful lot like pebble. You pick it up, you give it a swirl. A perfect clean shot. You just hear this as it connects, and something comes poking through the little hole. A long, elongated snake-like tongue penetrates through in the same hole that the rock came through, but nothing else is visible.
I don't take kindly to spies. Either show yourself or eat lead.
Oh my gosh.
I will aim my rifle at the creature.
Okay. The tongue withdraws. A head comes poking down. Ariel, roll me a history roll.
Checks. It's I
Or
suck
nature.
at.
Or nature.
It's the same for me. Let's try
Okay.
history.
On a 13. On a 13, I would say you probably recognize this, and this is not something you wanted to see here.
Okay.
As the head of a panther-like creature descends through the trees,
What creature?
a panther-looking head,
Ah. Okay.
two front arms carrying the main part of its weight, and then closely tight behind that, two more. And then as you see it clamber down onto the inside layer of the canopy, two more. Six
Oh my God.
limbs in total, two whipping along like tails. You realize that serpentine thing was not a tongue, it was one long lashing barbed spiked tail. It flickers and seems to be sensing its surroundings. And a little hiss and a low growl. As behind it also comes a whipping tail that's latched around a branch holding it aloft. A displacer beast is
Yay.
directly above you.
This
A
something
displacer base.
that's known in the material plane, or something that Torbjorn would know?
These are not really found. They are mountainous and hills, but they're like not frequently off this realm in this setting. So,
Okay.
um,
Uh,
something you've perhaps heard rumors of, nothing more. If you want to give me like an 18 DC on a history roll, see if you've heard any drunk tales in the past.
Sure. History. It's 12. Nope.
12 is not good enough, I'm afraid. To you,
Yeah.
this is obviously something in a wild creature, and Ariel, it's a displacer beast. These are not to be bargained with; they are to be run from. That is
Ariel,
your
I
knowledge.
are these
recommend we don't
intelligent?
get
Can they talk?
I don't know that much about them, but she would just try saying in Sylvan that my friend tends to shoot first and ask questions later.
Okay. Uh, it cocks its head, and I know the sheet typically says it's common, but I would say that common in the Feywild will be Sylvan for this. So,
Yeah, yeah.
um, it responds in kind. It's just
Ooh.
hissing and a very gruff approach at speech is responded in broken grammar, no sentences, just words. Lost, food, hunger.
Ariel, what is it saying?
It's hungry and looks at us as food.
It's
Uh,
directly above you now as it positions.
I kind of
It's
back
about
back off
12
a
feet up.
bit. I'm pretty spooked by it. Um, I I don't wanna fight it, but I think it wants to fight us.
Is feeding these creatures an option?
If you have food, yeah, go ahead.
Uh, I will create some rock salt, and I will toss him a rock salt.
Um, as it catches it with its tail, or one of its, sorry, not with its tail, one of its two long whipping limbs, it takes a sniff as it grabs it towards its snout. then discards it, throwing it away, giving it a meat is all it replies with.
It wants meat. Do you have any meat?
Let me check.
It slowly finds the nearest tree to you, which is, say, within 15 feet, and is slowly walking down. It was gone from walking upside down to just now it's parallel, its head, eyes fixed. At this point, you can see there's a slight flicker in the entire body of this creature. Ariel, roll me an Arcana check, please.
Sure.
And a wisdom saving throw after that as well, please.
Arcana check. Oh,
Oh.
natural 20 for a
A
19.
nat 20. Okay.
And a wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yeah, please.
Okay.
And a wisdom save from you as well, Torbran, please. 16 for the wisdom save, okay?
Wisdom save.
Pretty good.
Yikes, that's an 8.
Pretty
An 8.
bad.
Torbran. From Torbran's perspective, this creature is now slowly descending down a tree and squaring up towards you, but not getting within 10 feet of you. Ariel, as it descended from the tree, you caught just a quick shimmer as you realize this is but an illusion. And your senses kick in, and you look towards the undergrowth and see two yellow eyes watching your every move.
Oh shit. She's just gonna point out the yellow eyes to Torbran and say, "Never mind the creature. It's just an illusion."
Torbran, it's just an illusion, but there's also another set of yellow eyes in the undergrowth as well.
There's 2? Which one do we shoot?
I don't want to fight.
Does it look like we have a choice?
The illusion's
The
not
yellow
getting any
eyes
quicker,
in the
closer to you.
the yellow eyes in the undergrowth are like humanoid, another panther. Like, what are we? What the vibe? What's the vibe?
With your natural 20, you would put 1 and 2 together. There is the displacer piece is casting an illusion of itself, and the actual threat is lurking behind you.
Okay,
And
so
you have spotted it with your natural 20 sense.
okay, so
basically.
you should aim at the one in the undergrowth.
Alright. How confident are you that we shouldn't be fighting this?
No, we probably do have to. Yeah, I think you're right, but I just don't want to. That's a different story.
Alright. With that instruction from Ariel, I will cast Barb Net Shot and shoot at the creature.
The one in the undergrowth, just the eyes?
Yes, the one in the undergrowth.
Go for it. So this is a shot with disadvantage.
Okay.
And he has cover as well, so it's a higher AC.
15.
Well, I will give him a lower DC to make the restrain resist. Okay,
That's only if it hits.
Oh, sure. Sorry. 22.
No, 15 if it's
let me just
disadvantage.
It's disadvantage. Okay. 15 does not cut it. The net catches on one of the nearby large roots nearby and just wraps around it.
Okay, so the net doesn't go off until I hit something.
Okay.
Sure. Okay. The shot goes wide.
Okay.
And the eyes disappear back into the undergrowth as the image flickers behind you and vanishes from sight. Just a looming voice echoing behind. Food or die.
So
we should move.
Yeah.
You want to try and outrun this thing?
I don't think we can.
It's
but
a panther.
I would like to
At
get to a
base.
more open area with a bit more clearing so we can see it coming.
Yeah,
If there is such a thing in the vicinity.
Sure. I would like both of you effectively turning, sprinting, and using dash actions.
Yeah,
Or
No.
but it probably travels faster than us. I just wonder, is there anywhere nearby where we would have some sort of advantage? Maybe a clearing that we can see, or just something like that in the nearby
in this
area.
part of the wood, you know this is one of the thickest, densest terrain parts. You're more likely to find a opportunity to put your backs against something as opposed to find a opening.
Okay, that
That also
works
works.
also. Yeah.
Sure. So like we say within a round, you pick your tree, you both run towards it, and you put your backs against it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sounds good.
that works.
Okay. I would need both of you to make perception rolls, please. You both resisted
Ooh.
the spell first time, so let's
Suck
see.
so badly at this.
Okay. With those perception rolls, however, I need you to make wisdom saves. Both of you, please. Torbern. 18 and a 10 for Ariel. Stepping out from across the way where you've come from. The 6 legs lumbering, the tail whipping behind, the jaw opening, and it gets a low prowl, hunches its back, as if it's about to leap for you. Torbern, with an 18, you hear a twig snap behind the tree that you're backed up to. But you don't hear any sound from this cat that's just come from the foliage in front of you. As you resist it one more time.
So do I notice the real one?
You know the real one's behind you.
Okay.
You will have an acting. It doesn't get the drop on you with that roll, basically.
Okay.
So you guys now have the opportunity to either start the combat or to attempt one more time to get this thing off your back. Literally.
Are we currently with our backs against the wall somewhere?
Well, you've got your back up to a tree, but this is
Okay.
on the other side of the tree is where you've heard this twig snap.
Okay. Torben is carefully considering the fact that he hasn't had a good hunt in a while, so he will turn around and try to shoot the thing again.
Okay, so you're gonna whap around the tree with the avalanche and let loose. Go ahead and make your attack rolls. It's still with disadvantage, I'm afraid.
13 doesn't hit.
13 does not cut it. Ariel, the cat before you lunges towards you.
Okay. Can I do a spell at it as it
Absolutely.
lunges? Okay.
Yep.
Let me just quickly read something. An action against a creature
And
within
Torbran,
reach.
out of the undergrowth in response, comes 2 vine-like darts. Does a 17 and a 19 hit you?
Yes, it does.
Both of them. Okay.
Yes.
I need you to make 2 Constitution saving throws. You take 6 points of piercing damage times 2.
Okay, that's 14.
It's a DC 15 con save.
That's a 20. That's a
19.
19. And I
You
would need to
resist the
make
poison.
2 concentration saves.
Okay.
That fails. Okay.
Ooh, that's a fail. All right then.
So it
What
lunges
spell
at
are you letting loose?
A snaring strike.
Sorry, what spell is Ariel throwing at
Oh.
the?
So I want to if it lunges at me, it means that it will come into melee with me, right?
Yes.
Okay, so in that case, I want to do a twinned inflict wounds, like reaching out my hands in front of me, and when it lunges at me, I want the spell to connect.
Okay. As you do, you complete the spell, and the image dissipates before you.
Ah, shit.
At that point, you
Okay.
hear Torbran's avalanche go off behind you, and you watch him have two thick barbed lashes sticking out of his front torso behind the tree. Or just he stepped up like 3 feet to the side of the tree, basically.
Mhm.
Could I get you both to roll initiative now, please?
Yes.
Okay, 16, 16. I believe that will be Torbran with the higher dex.
Yeah, probably.
So, this thing has advantage on initiatives. I just rolled 2 ones. Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
All right, that's for the notebook. First double one of the campaign for me. All
Nice.
right, cool.
Delete the
Delete the
Waldred
dice, reload the tab. I'm not using that again.
No, delete Waldred and Lothar from the initiative.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Because we'll get confused otherwise.
I can
You
just
kind of just, yeah.
well, it's basically just Torbran, you, then
Yeah, fair,
just
fair,
basically.
fair.
So that's how I'll be
Okay.
doing it. Okay then, Torbran, you get to act next in this initiative order. The undergrowth, it's there somewhere. If you want to make a ranged attack on it, it will be at disadvantage until you have a clear shot on this creature. But you know it's within 15 feet of you. You have its general direction.
Yeah, I'll just shoot at it. Why not?
All right then, make those attacks.
15 misses, right?
15 misses, unfortunately.
Second shot, 17.
17, 17 just misses is an
Okay.
18 DC without. Okay, that's both the shots. Any movement you're going to get back to aerial
Did I
or
not get half
yeah,
cover for the tree as well, though?
uh,
If we're gonna do
it's
cover.
it's it's more like you stepped around the tree to shoot. It retaliated. So you were in like if you had a clear shot on it, it had a clear shot on you.
I mean, sure.
It's using predator instincts, which is why you don't have like a non disadvantaged roll on you. It's a feat of the creature. That's why you're not rolling straight.
Okay. That's my turn.
How
Okay.
far away is the eyes in the foliage?
So Torbran is within 15 feet of the creature, and Torbran is within 15 feet of you.
Sorry, I didn't click that.
You're within
Okay.
30 of the creature.
Okay, within 30 of the creature. That's good. Okay.
All right then. Torbran, any movement? You're gonna duck back behind the tree to get out of line of sight?
Yeah.
Sure thing. Okay. As you move out, you take your cover. Ariel, what do you do?
I'm gonna try to cast Mind Sliver at the creature. It has a nice secondary
Ooh.
effect if it fails its intelligence save.
Oh, okay. I need to check one thing here. Give me a moment. Because he has a magic dampening. Let me just see. Does he have to see you? Does he have to see you? From a target that you can see, and I'm going to say he's fixated on Torbran, so it goes off. Wisdom save. No, int save.
Intelligence.
It's quite clever.
Yeah, I think it is.
Oh, goodness me. 14.
Oh, you take 7 damage and
7 damage.
uh
Okay.
7 damage, and the target must succeed on an intelligence saving throw or take and subtract 1d4 from the next saving throw it makes until before the end of my next turn.
Ooh,
So
okay.
it's either for
All
the
right.
Torbjorn or me to use. We'll see if it does.
Sure. All right then. So how much damage was that? 7 points.
It's 7,
Okay, okay.
7, yeah. 2d6.
All right then. The creature's gonna go. Torbran ducked out of sight. You just spiked it. It's gonna make a roll. Hmm. Yeah. It's hungry. It's gonna stick around for now. Okay. Well, as it only has line of sight on you, Ariel, at this moment, it is going to do double attack, double range attacks on you. So it's going to throw 2 needle-like swishes as you watch as like the end of its those whipped limbs that come off the side of it unleash 2 more like venomous darts. One's a 12 and the other is a 22.
22 hits, obviously.
Okay, that is 6 points of piercing damage, and you can make a Constitution saving throw, please.
Constitution. Oh shit.
And that is a D10 plus 2 poison. That is, oh wow, 12 points of poison damage.
Oh wow. Okay. That was quite devastating.
Okay, as just one, you move out the way, the second catches you as you weren't expecting. The initial impact not so rough, but then you feel the toxic and moving through your veins, and it is fast acting. Torbjorn, it's your turn.
If I were to fly up a little, would I be able to see him better?
I would say you would counteract its stealthy mechanic, yes.
Okay. I will activate my rocket boots. And I will
Okay,
hover up 10 feet in the air.
all right then.
I will just peek around the tree and
You have a clear sight on this thing as it's just unleashed its shots on Ariel.
I will cast another ensnaring strike.
All right then.
I'll shoot at it for 21.
21 hits.
20 magical bludgeoning. And he needs to make
And
a DC 14 strength save or be restrained.
with a D4 minus, yeah?
Yes, that's true.
Okay. You can't make this up. 17 minus 4. So that's a 13, so it fails.
Nice.
It's ensnared. It takes 1d6 piercing
Ensnared.
damage at the start of each of his turns. It can
Okay.
use its action to make a strength check to attempt to break free.
Okay. All right then, Ariel, it's your turn. You now see Torbjorn take off, and he ensnares the creature, and you just see the silhouette of his recognizable trap through the undergrowth. The creature itself almost perfectly blending in, but the trap outlining it, you now do not have disadvantage if you wish to make an attack on this creature.
Oh,
Range.
that's good. Okay, I'll do a twinned guiding bolt then.
Go for it.
A critical. And my second
Twin
one, but
guiding
I don't
bolt.
think the first one hits.
Okay. Well, because it no longer has that passive, it also doesn't have that passive, and it also doesn't have the, because you've restrained it. My God. Okay, it's the
Add the displacement.
its AC is 14 at this moment, so
Nice.
15 hits. Okay.
Cool. Okay,
All right.
so
So
I'm gonna cast it at
both hit.
level 3 because I have spell slots. So this is gonna be 20, and the one with the critical is it's twin, so it's also at level 3.
Yep.
Submit. So yeah.
Wow.
Okay, so that is a
20. This is
total
the
of
most she's ever dealt.
6 damage.
20. What? No, wait. It's 20 plus 30 plus 16.
I forgot about my extra attack.
50,
Oh, well.
66. 66. Wow. But that was a lot of sorcery points.
I'm not seeing that. So I'm seeing it says, oh, sorry.
There's 2
one
of
of
them
your
because I
one
twin.
of your bolts dealt 36. The other one dealt 20. Okay, yeah,
Yes.
all right. So 56. Sorry. Wow, okay.
66.
66?
30 plus 20 plus 16.
66.
66.
I work in finance, guys. 66. Look, Excel does my work
It's
for me.
fine.
So, here we go.
Math in D&D is the only math I can do.
Yeah, I'm flicking between 4 different tabs here as well. So let's
It's
carry on.
fine.
So
Don't worry about
66 points of damage. All of
it.
it does because it's because that's not enabled. That's not enabled. Okay, it all goes through at full value. God, this thing goes from the aggressor. This thing is looking primal. It's looking comfortable. It's in its natural environment, and then you just blow off one of its front limbs with this guiding bolt, and then you blow off a second limb with the second bolt. It's now bloodied, and it gives out a huge whelp, and it says in its turn, no, it's just going to use its action. It's just going to use its action. What's the strength? Sorry, hang on. It takes what damage did it take at the start of its turn?
1d6.
1d6. Please roll 1d6 for me, Mr. Netcatcher.
Oh, 1d6. 4 piercing.
4 more piercing. Okay. That's
By the way, your
fine.
guiding bolt hit for 27 regardless, because he's restrained. Advantage on attacks.
Ah,
And he has disadvantage on attacks. I don't know if that's going to change what you were planning to do.
no, he's using a strength check to break free. That's a 20. So on a success, the target is freed. That's his action used. Oh, this is action as well. It's going to slowly slope backwards. Its face glaring at you. I can't use that. I can't use that. Okay. You watch as it starts to shimmer. It's clearly trying to do something, but it doesn't succeed. And it's attempting to use its full movement of 45 feet to get back into the undergrowth.
How?
But you still have it broke through with your net
Okay.
with a 20 on the strength. So I assume that breaks free.
Yes.
But it's got no action left, so it's gonna just move. And it's left its range for its bonus action. Yeah, it wouldn't do that before. Yeah, it's concerned of it's just lost 2 limbs. It's now on the retreat. Okay. It's your turn now, Torbrun, but you feel you've made a lasting impression on this creature. Do you want to go for the kill?
Absolutely.
Go for it then.
How far away is he? Is he in range?
He's now 45. Well, he was within 15 of you. He's then moved 45 away, so he's within 60 of you.
I have to close the gap a little bit.
Sure.
So I will.
You're still flying, yeah?
I will drop down, move 20 feet.
If you stay on the same level, you'll have disadvantage again.
I know, but I only have 10 feet flying distance, so I will just sort of
You have to. Okay.
take them off, sort of just drop down, move 20 feet, and then fly back up for 10 feet flying.
Sure. Okay. Okay. I like it.
Just running jump into the air.
So you have altitude.
Yes.
Okay.
And I will
All right.
shoot him for
He's back to an 18 AC.
16. So that misses.
16. Unfortunately, that misses.
Second shot, 27.
That hits.
That is 8 magical bludgeoning, and I will.
8 magical, so that goes through.
I will attempt to make him move. What is it? 10, 15? Up to 15 feet in my direction if he fails a DC 14 strength save.
Can you explain to me how it's running away from you? You are now behind it and you shoot it. How does it pull back to you?
Magic. That's a good question thematically.
If you can solve that for me, if you can explain that for me, it will happen. I just can't understand how it's going to happen in this case.
With a 27, I will find a hard surface to ricochet the bullet and hit him in the face, causing the blowback to go into our direction.
Fair enough. Bouncing off a new and the tree as it was running past, it's thrown sideways. I'm gonna say it moves part in your direction.
But
Like
it's a
you
strength.
gain the
It's a strength
distance.
save. So if he makes it, he doesn't get moved at all. DC 15.
He didn't make it.
Okay.
That was the first thing I checked before I
see.
argued
I
this
see. Okay.
point. Carry on. So he doesn't move fully in your direction, but he moves into your direction. He closer towards you,
Okay.
slightly off track,
That works.
basically, bouncing off the tree.
Uh,
Ariel,
oh, that's my turn.
your dwarf friend is leaping, hop, skipping, jumping, flying through this terrain into the undergrowth, away from the safe passage. Do you do?
I'm gonna head towards Torbran. I think I'm not sure how far away he is from me right now, but I think it'll take me a dash to get to him. I just
No,
want to
no.
stay close.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. Anyway, I want to stay close enough to him that if he does get hurt, I can heal him. But I don't want to
Yep,
pursue the creature any further. So
sure.
I am just approaching and staying within Torbran's within 30 feet of Torbran.
You're definitely within 30 feet of Tobin. He is also flying, so you can clearly see him in the undergrowth as well.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Then the creature is going to, on its turn. I need you both to make a wisdom save. 18, 17. All right. Okay. Just rounding today. So with that, you watch as the creature flickers and the creature runs up the tree that the bullet just bounced up of. But you realize that to be flickering as in its imagery, as this creature is struggling to maintain clear duplicate illusion of itself. However, it is going to move and dash, so that is now 90 feet away from you, Torbran.
Okay.
And it is, yeah, nothing else it can do. It is now full fleeing. Torbran, your turn.
What is the ooh?
This is leading you very much deep into undergrowth here and
I don't care. We go
away
for it.
from your general directive.
I will cast Spike Growth, Caltrop Grenades, and I will place, so it's a 20-foot radius, so it's a 40-foot length. I will place him on the 10 feet mark with 30 feet ahead of him and 10 feet. No, 5 feet toward me, 35 feet going forward for the creature. So he's in the
Sure thing.
beginning of the spike growth. And then I will use my... So how does movement work? I have 10 feet flying and 30 feet movement. Does that mean I can traverse a
The
total of
logic is,
40?
I've realized now in hindsight, when you land, that's 10 feet down. So that is your flight movement done. But rule of cool, we're not going to retcon what we did before. If you are flying 10 feet up, for you to turn them off, that is your flight speed to descend, basically. So that would be your 10
Sure,
movement. So
sure.
you would then use your 10, 20 feet of movement, but you wouldn't have been able to jump up again. But rule of cool, we've amended.
I should be able to running jump. I can hover with them.
You could run. You can absolutely run and jump. Yeah, it's just you wouldn't have a
Yeah.
flight speed.
But
of
is
them,
it 40 feet total or is it 30 feet out of which you can use 10 feet to fly?
Yes, the latter.
Okay.
Because otherwise, everyone's flight speed would then be an additional movement,
Okay.
which is what we just did. I didn't pick up on it.
I only moved 20 feet, so adds up
Yeah,
to 30.
it didn't change any outcome, which is why I'm
No.
not super bothered.
Yeah, I will just move 30 feet towards the creature then.
Okay, so it is.
So that
It
will
moved
be
90. It wasn't in. It's within
So
75.
it was at
70.
20. It was at 20 when I shot him. Then he got moved
And then he moved
towards
90, so he's
me.
110.
Yeah, roughly. Yeah, 100-ish, because he got moved
We'll
towards
call it
me.
100, 100, because he moves then 10
Sure.
feet back to
All
you.
right,
So
so
yeah,
he's
100.
now 70, and he's in spike growth.
Let's go for it.
All right. That's my turn.
Okay, Ariel. Torbran is pursuing deeper into the undergrowth. Are you following?
I'm not gonna let him go away on his own and then not find him ever
Absolutely.
again. So I'm just
I need
gonna
you to make a
follow
perception.
along. Yeah, I think this will be a problem.
hmm
Yeah, great.
2 and a natural 20. Unfortunately, the 2 stands.
The two stands.
You see your dwarf, he is making one hell of a noise, and you're just sort of moment of fight or flight fading, the adrenaline's kicking out, and you are just realizing this dwarf is announcing your presence to everybody and anybody nearby.
Torbran, let it go and get yourself to the undergrowth. You're loud and people will hear you.
It's too late for that. They've already hurt me.
Anything else you want to do, Ariel?
Nothing that I can do. My mind is flinking to silence,
Well,
but unfortunately, that's not an
sure.
option I have as Ariel.
We'll say you're within 120 feet of this creature if you really wanted to move and get in range. So I'm
I don't
keeping
want to.
you mentally
I don't.
within
I
range of
really.
Torbran, nothing more.
I really don't want to attack the creature. I just want to stay within
That's
range
fine.
of Torbran. That's all. And if
Okay.
possible, like keep my body low and just sort of stay within the bushy parts because this
Sure,
is dangerous.
make a stealth roll for me as you're doing this then.
Sure, sure.
I'm not unimpeding you,
12.
because your armor does that anyway on a 12. Okay. These thoughts come to you and you're like, okay, maybe we should make some kind of attempt.
Yeah.
Torbran, the
Mm-hmm.
creature sees your trap. It turns, it looks at you, and that moment dawns in your head. A trophy this will make. And then the grin comes across its face. It doesn't run into your spike trap. It sees it. It's quite smart. In fact, it's very smart. Instead, it's going to make 2 shots, and it's going to call ally as well. So that is a 16 to hit and a natural 1. Okay. Does 16 hit you?
It does. I don't get any what do you
No,
call
this
it?
is just its ranged attack. That's all.
Yeah. Do I get any cover for being in the undergrowth? I'm not in the air at the moment.
Um, sure, I'll give you what I've been giving it, 2 AC. What does that do?
That changes the outcome to a miss.
Sure, fair enough. You just have 2 more barbed shots come over your shoulder, Ariel. They hit a tree above your head.
Mm.
And then it lets out this. And then it lays low. And it stands its ground. Torben, it's your turn.
He didn't move at all?
No, he
Okay.
stopped, saw your trap, turned and faced you, let loose 2
Okay.
attacks, and then started to glower and glare and smile in your direction.
Okay. We're going for it. Okay, if I would like to try to use my 30 feet to get some speed and make a running jump to jump 10 feet in the air and then to hover at the end of the 30 feet. I guess I could also just walk 20 feet and then diagonally go 10 feet up-ish.
But it sounded so much cooler.
It
the first
sounded
time
so
around,
much cooler.
as you
Yeah.
do. Mechanically, it's the same. Go for it.
And then at the end,
Flying dwarf.
I
Let's
will
go.
shoot him from the air
Mhm.
for 24.
Okay. 24 hits.
And I will attempt to make him move deeper into the spike growth for a DC 14 strength save.
Well, you're pushing us back into it, so it's not currently. But okay.
Actually, no, I'll move him. I'll push him sideways, otherwise he gets out of range. 10 bludgeoning damage and a DC 14 strength save.
10 bludgeoning reduces to 5. 18 on the strength save.
All right, he succeeds that. That's fine. I will shoot
So
again
he's not pushed.
for 21.
All right. 21 hits.
19 magical bludgeoning.
19 magical bludgeoning. Okay. Oh crap! All these shots are all magical, aren't they? Hang on. I
Yeah.
need to recount.
So
That was so add 5, add 4, add that, add that, add that. Okay. As you shoot it, one of its ranged tendrils that's been flicking these barbed shots at you, you blow that loose straight off. It still smiles in your direction. It is beyond bloodied in response to this.
all right. That's my turn. I'll
Ariel.
keep hovering.
Your dwarf is going deeper and deeper, and you hear this howl in the direction that the dwarf is going as you continue with him, I assume?
Yep.
Okay. You
At this
see,
point, we're gonna get in trouble together. it seems.
sure. Do you want to hold anything? I would say, as
I
you
don't
would now have
really
sight of
know.
this creature standing its ground and turning and facing Torbran, you would realize this is unusual behavior, and I will give you the opportunity to hold something if you want,
You want me to hold something
because
as
you're not
well?
using your action. No, you've used your action.
Yeah,
Ariel's
yeah.
just not been making use
Oh,
of her
okay.
action.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
Um, I don't know. I don't want to like. I'll hold a cantrip. I'll hold a Toll the Dead or something.
sure.
Yeah. Although I really would have preferred for this creature to just disengage with us and move on.
It's tried.
I know.
It's tried.
I'm with the wrong dwarf for for that.
Yeah.
I won my trophy.
And alas,
You want to cook it?
Yeah, yeah,
you hear
absolutely.
from the undergrowth echoing around you a responsive call. Torbran,
Mm-hmm.
looking immediately in the direction that this comes from, because of your passive perception being stupid.
Uh-huh.
Oh, sorry. Again, I didn't mean to click that.
From a slight elevated raise in the ground, you hear. It's not 4 feet you hear, it's 6 feet you hear, and you hear them moving at great pace, and then you don't hear them. And just as you're hovering in your almighty hover fly shoes, your little gadgets that make you say, how far off the ground are you? 10 feet?
10 feet.
10 feet, I think you are, yep.
Yep.
You hear like the splintering of bark. And coming off a 120 round of movement is the male displacer beast. That is about 3 times the size of the female that you've been pursuing. And he is mid-air coming to you, and I need you to make either a dexterity saving throw or you're going to get pinned.
Dex save. 18.
18. I'll say that's quick enough. You just fly out the way. Unfortunately, he goes straight over you, landing pitch between you and Ariel. The male displacer beast appears in between the two of you. Do you want to toll the dead this, big boy?
No.
then,
I would
then
rather
that will fizzle then.
I would rather told the dead the creature, the female one, if she's within range.
Go for it.
It's
You're within
technically,
range. Go for it.
yeah,
Toll the
I'll do
dead.
that. Okay. So this is 16 wisdom save. And since she's taken damage, it's gonna be the 16.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, really? I killed her. Wow.
Mhm.
Oh, wow. Okay, I mostly am worried about the male displacer beast right now, which is gonna be enraged. So I don't really want to do anything very fancy. I just let that spell take its power over that, and mostly she just says, "Oh shit," because the
Oh shit!
situation
As
is
you
the
just hear like
situation
a
is very
vein pop
bad.
in the creature's head,
Yeah, yeah.
and the female just collapses into a heap.
Okay, I have no idea how we're gonna take care of the male.
Well,
Okay.
that's done his round. That was your round. She's dead. So, Torbrun, you're up. Your foe lying crumpled on the ground.
Kill! That's right. Are you okay? Ooh. Ooh. I assume the male is within shooting distance.
Yeah, he's between you and Ariel. He's within 15 feet of both of you. This thing is gargantuan in comparison, 3 times the size. It's 6 limbs. They're not limbs. They're not legs. They're bodybuilders' arms on steroids.
Oh my god.
Yikes.
And you just killed his partner.
I'll shoot it. 22.
Right then, that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
19 magical bludgeoning.
All right then,
And I will add 1d6 to that.
go for it.
That's 2 non-magical piercing.
No magic reduced to 1. Okay.
I will
20
shoot.
damage.
I will shoot
First round.
again.
Let's go.
26 to hit. 16
That
magical
hits.
bludgeoning.
36 damage. Okay.
And I will. I will drop down and move towards my own spike growth.
Sure. Okay.
I think I can roughly make it to the end of that. I will stop right before it on the
The
ground.
spike growth is forward or backwards?
It's
It's at the
between
female.
Torbrun and it. Yeah.
So
It's
Ah,
towards
okay.
Torbrun
yeah,
rather
so it's
than the
the
male.
order
It's
is
towards
Ariel,
Torbrun.
male, Torbrun, spike growth.
Yes.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's moving away from you.
Okay, okay.
But I did just hit him for almost 40 damage. So
36. Yeah. Okay.
maybe it will make a
Thick
difference.
hide taking the shots. A bit of blood coming out. Raise himself up. Ariel, it's your turn.
So I'm gonna move sort of the plan is to zigzag in 2 rounds. Basically I want to move away from both the creature and Torbrun, and then next round get next to Torbrun if he doesn't move, assuming he doesn't move.
Sure. So in roll 20, if Voldreth represents the creature, you're moving like this within its
Yes, I'm
sphere,
moving
and
like
then you
this,
want to be going
exactly.
there, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Cool. So,
Moving.
all right then.
Yeah, so I'd be like here, 30 feet
Okay. So as you
away,
circle around the creature without leaving its
without entering
what
its
you perceive to be
territory.
a very long ranged attack, as you can see those 2
Yeah.
whispering barbs that the female had, that this thing has 6.
Oh god. Wow.
And they are
Okay.
extending out comfortably over 10 feet in length.
Yeah, and I'm gonna try to shoot the mind sliver at it because I noticed that helped a lot with the female.
Go
So
for it.
intelligence save.
This isn't quite as intelligent. No
Interesting.
stereotyping here. Wow. Okay. 15. Goodness me. Can these guys
Okay.
roll?
So he
Okay.
takes 8 psychic damage and 1d6 subtracted from the next saving throw it makes.
Okay. All right then. The male hears the life leave its partner. Its eyes snap back to you, Ariel.
Of course.
Fortunately, it doesn't get to make all 12. It has to choose which of its 6 attacks it's going to use on you. But I would say he's probably going to leap in your general direction.
Yeah.
Whilst he's leaping, going to make 2 barbed attacks at you. So that is a 17 and a 12.
Both of those miss. I have 80 AC.
Okay. They connect with the armor, just bouncing off it.
Mhm.
He's going to land and he's going to make 3 clawing attacks and a bite attack. Okay, here we go. 16, 22, 25.
Uh, I'll use a shield to cancel the 22,
Okay.
but the 25 still
Shield,
makes it.
shield comes through and the 25 punches through. Fortunately, I rolled the bite first, so the bite didn't go through, but 2 clawing comes through. Okie dokie. So that is only one of them succeeds. Okay, so 12 points
Okay.
of piercing damage, and you are marked for rend. You're now taking 1 bleed damage each turn
Okay.
at the start of your turn.
Okay.
All right then. He's very pissed off. As his bonus action, his tail begins to rapidly vibrate. Torben, it's your turn.
Is he within shooting range, or did he move
Oh,
towards?
absolutely. But he's just like he's not pinned down Ariel, but he's like all on top of her right now.
I will fly 10 feet into the air, and I will shoot at him.
Okay. For your reference, this thing is so big it's towering above the
Okay.
overgrowth. So if you want to keep flying, go for it. If not, you don't need to for this target.
Okay, I'll stay on the ground for now. I will first shoot at
Okay.
him. 11
No.
11 just
and
bounces off his thick hide.
a 21.
21, that hits.
24 magical bludgeoning. Well, that's a good roll.
Nice.
That is
Max.
that is
That is a
max
good roll.
roll. Wow.
That's a pressure point. I need to see which limb he loses. He loses one of his barbed attacks. Okay.
I'd like to
Just
see
blown
that.
off one of the limbs. Go for it.
Um,
Closing the distance. How close within this creature do you want to get?
how far away are they roughly?
You tell me at this point. Like, do you want to be playing around the spike trap or are you ignoring it for now, basically?
I'd
Because
like
if you're going
to,
to get
but I
into
don't
melee
want
with this
to.
creature,
I'll get within 25 yards or feet,
Mhm.
and I will fly up 10 feet into the air.
Okay. For your reference, this thing has a movement range of 60, so like it will get to you
Yeah.
if it wants. So, okay, so you're gonna go 10 feet in the air. All right,
That's my turn.
Ariel.
Mm. Yes.
This thing is lashing and breathing and heavy saliva, and its teeth gnawing at your armor.
I'm gonna stay safe and cast myself a cure wounds.
Go ahead.
Which is gonna be at 4th level
Oh,
again because I have spell slots and I'm in trouble. Level 4.
Oh, I missed my fourth attack on you. I just realized. Never mind. Doesn't matter. I missed it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
28 healing. That almost brings me to 4. But
No,
I
I
do
didn't. I
take
did 3 strikes and a bite.
point
My bad.
1 point of
Okay.
damage. So 29
That's a
plus
good heal.
Yeah, it's a good heal. Uh, my math is very fucked up. Okay, there we go. It took so long to detract one. It's like, yeah.
To track
So
one. Oh yeah, because you have a reduced max
I
HP,
have
don't you?
you told me
Yeah.
that I to take one damage at the start of my turn, and I was like,
Oh, you do.
my
You're
my math
correct.
was all like, what do
Yeah.
I do now? So yeah.
Take one damage and
Minus
you.
one.
There we go.
Math harder all of a sudden.
Let's go. All right then. So, you cure wounds. You have your movement. Do you wish to move closer towards Torbjorn or not?
I'm I'm in melee with the creature, so no, I don't
You are.
wanna. I don't
That's
wanna
fine.
take
You
attacks
feel
off.
you could move 10 feet and not provoke an attack.
I guess I can. Yeah, sure. I'll move
Okay.
them like a little bit
So,
towards
yeah.
Torbran.
So we'll put you there. So,
Yeah, yeah,
creature's now here, basically,
yeah,
for
yeah,
reference point.
yeah.
And so, the creature's turn. As it's in melee with you, and look, Torbjorn did just blow one of its things off. How would it split? It's still going to do bite plus claw, so it can do two ranged attacks. Torbjorn, it's going to make two ranged attacks on you, two more barb shots.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. Loading, loading. 17 and 18.
Both hit.
Okay, okay. You take in total 12 points of piercing damage, and then you need to make two Constitution saving throws.
18, 19.
You resist both of them. That's fine.
Is that for poison anyway?
It is poison, yeah.
I would have advantage because I'm a dwarf.
Dwarf.
Fair enough.
Doesn't matter in this
Okay.
case, but it's good to know.
Ariel. Bite and it can't make six because it's missing a limb. Well, it can't use six range attacks, but it can still use six attack. Yeah, it has 12. Yeah, okay, fine. Bite plus three. No, wait, two. Why can't I math? Bite plus three limb strikes is four,
Yes,
five, six. Yes. Okay, there we go. Bite plus three. So bite first. 19?
that hits, but I'm gonna use shield. Fuck it, I'm getting so many attacks.
Okay. You use
So,
shield, so that misses. Okay.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
it's important because if he bites and that lands, you are grappled and he gets advantage on the rest of the attacks.
Whoa.
So
Okay.
the three claws come down. 9. It's almost as low as I can roll. 23 and 22.
22 misses, 23 would be just hits. But
Okay,
that's what you need.
that is what I need. Impossible one on the damage. 9 points of piercing damage as the claw comes in. But that is another stack of rend. You will now take 2 points at the start of your turn. All right, then. That ends his turn. His tail vibrates even more so, and you watch as the rest of his body is beginning to vibrate as well. Torben, your turn.
I will shoot at him. 17 to hit.
That just misses.
All right, going again for 13. Ooh.
No.
That also misses.
I
It's seemingly, as he's vibrating, your shots are just going slightly wide.
all right. I will go down and I will get some cover from the shrubs. So I will land and I will take a low stance. Can I eat one of my rock salt good berries as a bonus action?
As a bonus action, yes, it's a healing potion, effectively, right?
Yeah, it just heals for 1 HP.
Yeah, that's your intended mechanic, yeah.
Yeah.
I let healing potions be bonuses, yeah.
All right, I will heal for 1. That's my turn.
Okay. Ariel,
Um,
this thing is getting even more mad.
I didn't. I didn't. It didn't hit. Um, does it look hard to hit right now? Like, does it? Is it displaced or?
It's doing something. If you want to try and remember, we can make a roll to figure out, but that will be certainly your bonus action.
Yeah, I can do a bonus action. I don't really do much of
Okay.
those.
Your options: Arcana, Nature, or History.
Arcana, nature, or history. They all suck. Let's do Arcana at least. A 0.
Well, that's a 0.
Oh well.
Okay.
Bonus
Oh
action
well.
spent.
I'm going to
You're trying
toll
to
the
rack your
dead.
brain.
I'm going to toll the dead
Nothing
on the
coming through.
creature just to
Toll the
let
dead.
him save.
Let's go.
16 wisdom save, 16 necrotic if it fails.
Go ahead and roll damage. He fails.
16 necrotic. It's already rolled.
16 damage. Fantastic. Okay. A little bit of dark blood comes out of his nose. He needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
Oh.
15. Yep, that's fine. Okay. Cool. Its turn. Its tail looks like it splits into 2. And then it looks like all of its limbs split into 2. From your perspective, Ariel. Thorburn.
Mhm.
There's 2 large male creatures now over Ariel.
Oh.
And they both go to town on Ariel.
Oh.
This is 6 attacks on you, Ariel.
I will obviously cast shield with the
You
first
just
hit.
cast shield, sod it, right? Okay,
No,
so
when I'm
what's your
first hit,
AC? What's your AC?
it's 18 without shield or 23 with shield.
23. He's gonna go for the bite. This is the most important one because it's gonna be 5 melees after this.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh. Short one. Come on.
Don't worry, the
Oh,
fight
you're
is
okay.
really scary.
Oh
Don't
god,
worry
you've
about
got
it.
shield, and once again parry away the jaws of this creature. What third time in a row? In its frustration, it unleashes its barrage of attacks. These arms coming down, slicing you into your armor. First one, 23. You said
23, yeah.
23 is the AC.
Yep.
First one bounces off your armor. Second one strikes a tree next to you. Third one bounces off your chest, but you feel like it started to loosen. As the fourth, fifth both land.
Okay.
In total, that's 20 points piercing damage and 2 points of rend. So you're now taking 4 at the start of your turn.
Okay.
From your perspective, Tobran, both creatures just loaded 6 attacks into Ariel, and she is looking bloodied.
Bloodied.
Yikes.
It's your turn.
Uh,
It's okay. I'm a
I don't
healer.
have any
I
spell
can heal
slots left, so I
myself.
don't really have many options other than shooting. So
Oh my gosh.
I didn't get the long rest that you guys got.
Oh crap.
I was full health though. I will shoot.
Yeah, actually, on that,
Hmm.
we're lucky, but I've been trying to figure out like how far would 12 hours be for you, because at that point you will hit a exhaustion if you continue
Yeah.
because you've not slept.
Maybe we
But
can.
I don't feel we're there technically on the timey-wimey stuff. Like from your perspective, you did a full day. You're just going into like 1, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning now. So if you
Yeah,
keep
roughly.
pushing, exhaustion will land. But I've
Sure.
held it off for now. I
Uh,
know you go into 6 o'clock in the morning before. You played well.
yeah. 11 to hit probably misses.
11 misses, go ahead.
21
21.
or
21
15
hits. However,
Hmm.
I need you to roll a d10. On a 1 to 7, you hit the duplicate.
A 2.
The bullets absorbed by the large creature seemingly take no effect.
Ooh, okay. Okay. I will take some cover again, and that's my turn. I don't have many options.
Sort of thing. Ariel.
I am going to cure wounds again at level 4.
How many level 4
Go
spell
for it.
slots do you have?
No more. This is
Oh,
it. Okay, so 26
He's got
healing. I take
aggro.
4
Press
damage.
tab, tag.
I take 4 damage at the start of my turn plus
Yep.
26 now, so I'm like at 47.
Yep.
Oof.
Oh, I am so sorry. I've done this wrong. Every time you heal, you remove a rend. So
Oh,
that
really?
kind of messes things up.
It's fine. We can just say that I remove 2 now,
Because you
something like
healed,
that.
so you healed.
I
So
healed
how many times have you healed?
twice. Twice.
Twice. So you're down to rend stack 2. So heal 2 more
Yeah.
to undo 2. There we go.
Okay, sure. Sure.
So you're at 2 stack of rend. That's how the
Alright.
mechanic works. It's
Mhm.
supposed to punish you for overexerting, not like completely offset healing.
Yeah,
That's not
healing,
its
yeah.
intention.
Yeah, makes sense.
Okay.
Okay.
The creature looks up and freezes for a moment. Torbran, with your perception, you hear a "Arr, arr," as you look behind at the slain female beast. There's 2 or 3 pups nuzzling into
Oh
it at the
my
moment.
god.
Are they okay?
I hate you, Torbjörn. I genuinely hate you. I think out of the whole party, you are the one I hate the most.
I love how Marla's like, not the DM, no, the player, the player.
Okay.
Literally, Ariel would be saying that, seeing this. Like,
I
honestly,
I am gonna have to
this
be
is
a
like from the depth of her soul.
Fortunately, Ariel cannot see this. She is preoccupied with 2 pissed off please space police
True,
all over her
true,
face
true,
right now.
true.
are they
Well, when
unknowingly
she sees
walking
that,
into the spike growth?
They seem to be avoiding that,
Okay,
but
fair.
they are now at their possibly their fallen kin, their fallen mother. You don't know. They're nuzzling it, and you notice as that seems to have an instinct, something kicks in. The male immediately hears this, and also starts to you observing them. What do you do?
Hmm.
How dark is your character? Let's explore.
Let's explore. Okay, so the male character is running away from Ariel towards.
Nope, nope. He's
no,
not
she's just
moved.
looking
Oh,
at
he's just
you.
looking. Okay.
Yeah, to see what your reaction is towards the pups.
Hmm. I'm not a child murderer. uh, I will move wide.
I will use Solothar as the general direction of where the pups are.
Oh, uh, let me put my character sheet. I see. Uh, is Voldred supposed to be the displacer beast?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, yeah. There's 2 of them. I'm just not cloning him because it'll
Yeah.
create bigger issues.
I will move wide, and
Mhm.
I will drop the concentration on spike growth.
Okay.
And
Your action.
I will get down in the shrubs and I will dodge.
I want you to make an animal handling roll for this.
Animal handling. 5.
Okay. Okay. Ariel, it's your turn. You don't hear gunshot for the first time, and that is concerning itself. But you don't have the opportunity to look over your shoulder to figure out why.
Yeah.
What do you do?
I'm gonna magic missile at the creature because that's several instances of damage, and if it has something along the lines of the whatever the
And you're
spell,
technically
there's a
in melee
spell that does
range.
this.
Yeah, you're
Yeah,
technically
but
in
like
melee range, so you don't. Oh god, you actually negate its clone. Okay,
I
fine.
don't
Yep.
I don't need to attack with this. There is no attack. You
Oh, wait.
just hit magic missile.
Yes. Okay.
And I have to cast it at second level
his
because I
clone.
have no more first level ones.
So mechanically, his clone is a ranged attacks have like a 30% chance to hit. Right, mechanically.
Okay.
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 But it's ranged attacks. This is a ranged attack, but you're in melee, right? So
Yes, but
this thing's been on you. You've got a pretty confident grasp as to which one's actually the threat. So I will play it that
okay.
way.
That's fine. Then I won't use my spell slot. I'll just use Toll the Dead again at it.
Go for it.
Because I need spell slots for healing.
Okay.
15 necrotic if he fails the DC 16.
So 14, 15 points of damage. Let's go. Okie dokie.
Yep.
He is like as the toll in its head echoes, you just watch as like a blood vessel clearly bursts and just blood is sipping through. A combination of it and yours just off its mouth, just dripping down all over you now.
Mm-hmm. Great.
Do you wish to move?
Only as far as I can. Basically, I imagine that I'm semi-pinned, at least on the floor in any case, and I just back away a bit.
He's if he'd grappled you, yes. He hasn't yet, so no.
Okay. So then, yeah, I'm gonna move just the small amount of movement I can move, so he doesn't
Sure.
provoke attack. So
You can move 10 feet. You move 10 feet away,
yeah,
but
then.
it's you see his lashes start to agitate.
Mhm.
He looks at you. He looks over your shoulder. Looks over your other shoulder. Takes a lean back as you think this is it. He's going for the death lunge.
Mhm.
Clears you in a single leap and lands, planting himself between him and Torbrun in the pubs. The other image, however, is still going to unload on you. It still makes 6 attacks, but it doesn't matter which one lands. Do any land miss? Wait, you don't have shield, so it's 18.
I don't have level 1 spell slots. It doesn't mean I can't cast it with level 2 spell slots.
Sure.
So
Are you shielding? Because one of these things is like
I
this
am
thing.
shielding.
There's
Yes.
2 and 1 hitting you. Shielding. Okay.
Yes. I'm shielding.
So miss, 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 hit, hit. Okay, 2. My God.
No.
23 AC, everyone.
Yeah, it can suck.
Goodness me, MVP of the show. So you think you take, because you perceive this, so you think you take, it's only half damage, so it's 6 total piercing, and does rend apply on the image? Does rend apply on the image? Does rend apply on the image? No, rend doesn't apply, so it's just 6 damage.
Only 6?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Because it's the illusion. You think you take this damage, technically.
I think I take it.
You do.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do.
Above
I do.
table, like obviously.
Yeah.
This is a greater illusion.
Mhm.
Torbrun.
Uh,
Well, hang on. Just it's not your turn.
oh.
I just need you to tell me, because it's using its predatory senses. Are you going to attack it next turn, or are you looking to call it quits? It can anticipate your next move.
Oh.
So
I'm intending to call it quits.
Then it will not make more attacks.
And
That ends its turn. It towers over protecting its cubs. And it's your turn.
I will gently toss one of the rock salt sweets sort of halfway between us. And then I will use the dodge action.
The one you remember that the mother didn't have any interest in?
It's better than nothing. Consider it a peace offering.
The male doesn't pay it any
I
attention.
know. I will dodge and use my movement to back off a little more.
Ariel, your turn.
Can I also dodge and not dodge, disengage and move away?
I would say it. I know it's not here, but I would say it cleared too much distance to be within it. Even though it has a long range, it just cleared you in a jump. You don't have to worry about attack opportunity.
Yeah, but I still see the Belusion
Oh, that one.
in melee with me. So yeah.
You can circle it. Let's say, unless you want
Okay,
to
sure. I
use your
just want to
action to
get.
disengage.
I want to. I do want to disengage because I
Then
want
you
to get close
disengage.
to
It's
Torbjorn.
fine,
I want to get right here and just
and you get
like
there.
yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
The so one of the beasts is there. I will just now use Solothar to represent the second one. It is slowly walking towards the two of you, but it doesn't attack. Torbjorn, it's your turn.
So that is the illusion. Do I still see the
You don't.
illusion?
You don't know.
Don't
You
know
don't know that.
that.
You do not know that. Torbjorn does not know that at all.
Okay.
Because it did just last round. It did just do attacks on Ariel,
Mhm.
which drew blood, or more blood was splattered up. So
Right, but I also see the one at the Cubs.
you do.
Okay.
If you want to discern it, there is actually you can use your action to figure out and deduce this. It's a DC 20
Oh,
intelligence roll.
yeah, that's not
So if
happening.
you want to play it that way, you can, and then this illusion will well, I won't reveal it, but you can see what happens. That's the mechanics. So
Hmm. I will shoot the illusion because that's what Torben would do. It's right next to me, right?
it's within 15. Yeah.
Oh, then okay. Sure. 24 to hit.
Okay, that hit.
11 magical bludgeoning.
Just absorbs it.
And I will use the blowback to push myself 5 feet, potentially out of
Sure.
opportunity attack range, and I will sort of circle around, get a little more distance from the kids, and
Okay.
I will end my
Errol, do
turn
you
there.
pursue?
If it's close enough to attack, as I think it has reach, then disengage and move away.
Yeah. And you'll keep doing that. It keeps coming to the
Yep.
point where it
Yep.
pursues the two of you into that range
Hmm.
each time. You get the sense this thing is escorting you out. Do you keep
Yeah.
shooting it, Tolman?
It's not doing any attacks to me.
No, you haven't seen it draw blood either.
Okay. In that case, I will just dodge and start moving away.
Okay. So to expedite this, we will end the combat there. However, the mopes and fears of a unfortunately destroyed family, and unfortunately for the party, an escape from almost certain death. I need you to make a survival roll to see if you can retrace that ground you've covered, because this undergrowth has pushed back and swallowed your trail.
16.
16. That's pretty good. It takes some time and certainly a few uses of your rocket boots, but you find your way back to the road.
Rock boots. All right.
You head back on north
I just want to
before
mention that
finally
Mario
looking
is
over your shoulder. The yellow
quite.
eyes disappear in the undergrowth, and they're gone.
I just want to mention that as we're moving away from this, Ariel is quite pissed. Like she's not gonna yell at him or make any sort of noise because she thinks that would be really troublesome right now. But she's
Mhm.
just like, what was the point of all that?
Torben is
That's in
just
your head. Why are you saying that?
That's exactly it. But she's gonna whisper it to Torbran as they
Okay.
leave.
You know why I
As you walk and
hunt.
talk.
Yes, but that was an incomplete hunt in which we basically destroyed the family.
They attacked us first.
They just wanted meat. If we
Yes,
had any, we
so
could have
did I.
solved it peacefully. Oh, you can you are so resourceful. You could cook with freaking berries. Berries grow in the Feywild. Mushrooms grow in the Feywild. You could cook with those. But no, we must have meat.
Meat is part of a healthy diet. Not to mention, I've never had meat of these creatures before. It's what I live for.
Yeah,
Anyway,
but you chickened out when you saw the cubs.
just because I want to taste exotic meat doesn't mean I shoot kids.
I didn't suggest you should have shot the kids. We could have taken them with us.
What, kidnap the kids?
Well, if we would have killed both of their parents, I would should hope we can at least take care of the kids.
You think we had a chance against the adult? The male?
I don't know. We handled ourselves pretty well while we were there, but
To be
I
fair,
don't
I
know.
was not expecting an entire family of, what did you call them? Displacer beasts?
This place for beasts, yeah. Okay, wild kittens.
If anything, this was no different to that encounter with the gemstone drake.
Mm,
Anyway, let's not dabble on this for too long. Probably find our way.
yeah.
Oh, if only I could have gotten some of the meat of the mother. Oh well. You
Oof.
win some, you lose some. I guess we're happy to walk away.
Yeah.
Ariel, that uncomfortable, clear opposition, that violation of the very laws of the land to which you walk, just doesn't sit with you.
No.
I need you to take a point of sanity.
Sure. Makes sense.
As
On
you
it,
look over
please.
your shoulder one time, you watch those yellow eyes as they disappear and they're gone.
Mhm.
You hear the trees coming to life, wind blowing through them. And for the first time since you got here, welcoming sound of birdsong as you finally cross over into the realm of the fairy court.
Oh,
Home. You know you're a few hours away from the great tree, or at least from the sanctuary that you seek. Horbrun, your legs are giving way. With that exercise and that exertion, testosterone and the adrenaline fading, your body is at a fault. Do you wish to pursue and take a point of exhaustion, or do you need to rest here in a still somewhat exposed environment?
Uh, how much further, Ariel?
At least half a
from the
day.
tree.
Half a day.
Yeah.
But it should be safer. Doesn't mean it will be. There's still a couple of rolls to do.
I need
I
to
could
take a
use a rest
break.
too. That is true.
Very well. How far off the beaten path do you go to make some kind of clearing? And do you start a fire? Or do you just set up tents? Or do you
Um,
just set down a sleeping roll? What do you do?
Personally, I was thinking we could maybe sleep in a tree.
Sure.
because that would at least get us off the ground for like things that don't climb trees.
Sure. I've slept in trees before.
Easy enough for Torbern. He jumps his way up a tree. Ariel, can you make a dexterity or an athletics or an acrobatics roll? Let's just see how
Athletics.
entertaining this will be. 17. It's almost like the tree is made to be climbed, the one you pick. Just a natural foothold in each opportunity.
Nice.
As you make your way, you get to quite a tall opening. You're about 20 feet off the ground. It's probably safe. You're in the canopy, at least, the first tier of the leaves. You realize you can go much higher if you wish.
Nice. Yeah, I'll do a bit of
Okay.
looking up ahead, basically.
As you continue to climb, you pierce through that second layer of canopy, the one that's actually nestling and obscures the sky. As the sun, well, if it was there, the purple glow warms your skin as you just breathe the fresh air to you. Torben, there's always just this just smell of the Fae. It's just you can't put your finger on it. Just like soap in the air or something. It's just different. It's just different. But for you, Ariel, you smile and take in that warm, welcoming home sense. As you open your eyes, you're met with a sight that scars you. Off on the horizon, rolling far past the trees, towards the long, lumbering, rolling hills, all the way to the west. A realm that is very infamous for its tall, rivaling trees, thick, old, ancient wood. There is smoke. There is fire. On a scale you have never seen, encroaching, off in the distance, on the fairy court realm, on the
Oh
other
my
side of
God.
it, to which you have entered. I need both of you to make a perception roll as you help Torbrent up to see this sight.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, it's a 25 from the Lord Torbrent himself. 25 was the DC.
Oh wow.
Ariel, the smoke billowing off, the destruction on the scale. You have today, your party's actions have interrupted forever the course of one family. The thought of how many thousands of families displaced and ruined and homeless by this calamity before you is distressing. Torbrun, bit of smoke on the horizon, a lot of smoke on the horizon. There's a big fire. That's a lot of fire. But something catches your eye as seemingly you see a flicker in the smoke. This is what you perceive to be hundreds and hundreds of miles away. But you see a shimmer, a ripple, a wing, another wing, a beating tail, a dragonkin resting at a height in that smoke. And then you don't see it no more. But the bit that concerns you is something so far away to have such proportions. That makes it probably one of the largest dragons you have ever heard of in existence. And with that, the two of you have a choice. Do you continue with your plans to bunker down, or do you press on for half a day's travel to the ferry court?
I would like to try to contact the fairy queen with my sending and see if she is
Very well.
alive. Okay.
Okay.
I will say
my queen, I am quite close to the court, and climbing a tree, we saw the devastation. Uh, how can I help?
Soft, angelic voice hits your mind. My child, your home's safe. There is one seeking you within our lands. Make haste when you can. Fear not. From ashes, all life is reborn.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna give myself another point of sanity loss for all that.
Okay.
And I'm at 7. And yeah, that was an intense day. And I'm gonna suggest to Torbrand that we do sleep, because if we approach and we are exhausted, we will be completely useless.
Yep, I agree.
Okay. And that, we can say the two of you set up no watches.
Yeah, we
I
just sleep.
will put. We're sleeping in a tree, I assume.
You're
Yeah,
sleeping in a
yeah.
tree.
Are we sleeping on a specific branch?
Very high up. You're over 20 feet high.
I will put a snare up somewhere near the main trunk, just in
Okay,
case.
sure thing. You prepare your snare, you bed down, you prepare your bedrolls. Ariel, you're so home, but just so close. You're just not there. The
Mhm.
sleep, troubling sleep, takes you, but it comes. Tolbrin, just a echo in your subconscious thought, just as you're about to hit the sleep. A voice from memory, time lost, just says, you know, one day you'll make me proud, son.
Son? Oh boy.
As sleep takes you. And I think we will end tonight's session there, guys.
Ooh. Alright, I will stop the recording.